Hello, everybody. How are y'all doing today? Today it is knit, crochet, and chill with Connie and Barbara. I make Connie from Just Another Stitch, and Barbara makes Barbara with Crochet Therapy.
Yay! Good to see everybody. I'm so glad to be here with you, Connie. Thank you for doing this with us. That is so much fun. The two of us getting together. Oh, hello, hand.
That is the biscuit's hand.
Hello, hand.
All right, go on. Sorry about that.
Oh, good to see everyone. Good to see you, Biscuit. Frank, it's good to see you. Glad that you're here. Glad your hand looks well.
And you never know, you might have Charlie or Ollie that pops in on us too.
That's right. You never know. You never know.
All right,
That's all good.
So I have been coughing today, so I apologize now if I cough during the live. But I didn't want to cancel, so
Yeah.
please bear with me on that.
Yeah.
And
It's all good.
I just woke up at 5, hence the hat.
Yes. I like that hat, by the way. It's very pretty. Goes with your shirt. Yeah.
Thank you. All right, let's see who we have with us. We have Susan. We have
Hi, Susan.
Catherine.
Catherine.
And Catherine's getting ready for her market. Awesome.
Oh, yes. Catherine is.
And we have Deb. So how is everyone doing? What are y'all working on? What's in your cup?
Yeah.
Because
we're nosy like that, aren't we, Connie?
So what's in your cup, Barbara?
Well, I have hot coffee. And then I have, so in case I need some hot coffee, I don't have any half and half in this one. And because it's after morning. So, and I do have lemonade, Crystal Light lemonade, because I need something cool and then I need something hot. I need to wake myself up, but I need to cool myself off. Yeah. I mean, who knows what you might want, right?
Yeah, because this is my water with the strawberry banana orange drink mix.
Yummy. Yes.
And here's my coffee.
Gotta have them both. Yep, absolutely.
And
absolutely.
How's the weather in your area?
It's a little warm. It's not too terrible, but it's a little warm in the sun. You could work up a sweat, and that's really not my kind of weather. But in the shade with the breeze, it's nice. It's really nice. Like on the porch with the porch overhang, blocking the sun, it's nice. You get a little breeze. Yeah. How about you?
It's 79 here.
Yeah. It's a little too much for April, if you ask me.
And then it's going to be hot coming up.
Yeah. Yeah. They didn't ask us, did they? They didn't ask for permission to get hot so soon.
I know. It seems like it wasn't that long ago. It was cold.
Right? And a surprise cold, too. We didn't really expect all the cold that we got, but we embraced it, I don't know.
Let's see. We have Dawn here.
Hi,
Dawn.
Racine.
Howdy, howdy.
Hello.
And let's see. Deb says, I seem to have 3 beverages at any given time. Hot coffee, cold tea, and water.
There you go. You go, girl. In fact, on my way in, I almost grabbed a water, but I was here, and then I thought, well, let me use the restroom really quick. So I ran to do that, and then I came back, and of course, it was like right down to the wire. I heard Naomi on the television in the living room giving her goodbyes, and so I'm like, okay, I have time. Let me get in here. And I didn't grab my water, but that's okay. That's all right.
Let's see. Naomi joined us. Howdy, howdy.
Yay, Naomi. Yay.
Debbie says she has water in her cup and she's been doing a washcloth. Awesome.
Oh, nice. Nice. I love it.
But I'm so glad to be with all of y'all today. If you haven't already, let us know what you're making, what you're
Yep.
working on, what's in your cup, how's your
Yep.
weather, or anything
Yep.
else you want to share.
Yep. Well,
Oh,
Connie, I looked at YouTube and it looks like the last time you went live was about 4 months ago. So that was quite a while. And I am so glad that you're back. Even if you cough, hey, we are going to forgive you and we are not going to make a big deal out of it. If you have to cough, you cough. I'm just so glad that you're here. We've
thank
missed
you.
you. We really have.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on because even Frank has been wheezing lately.
Oh,
And normally, it's me that has those issues. So I
yeah.
think I think it's the allergies, the
Yeah.
allergens in the air.
Yeah.
But it's like, whenever I go to sleep at night and I wake up, it's like I'm wheezing. I've been taking
Yeah.
breathing treatments, inhaler,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like I'm still having issues.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
and it was like I was over there like earlier. I'm like, I really don't feel like going live. I don't feel the greatest, but I'm like, I don't want to cancel. So
We're
I'm
so
making,
glad you didn't. Yeah.
so I'm
We're
trying
sorry
to.
you don't feel that great, but you know what? You look great. You're coordinated. You have the blue hat and the blue shirt, and there's some blue, um, not gremlins, gnomes behind you. Did you know that Naomi always calls them gnomes?
I
Isn't that
still need.
funny?
I still need to take my Easter stuff down, but
It's
then
pretty.
everything's gonna look
You don't
kind
need to
of
take it
like.
down.
But the funny thing is,
Yeah.
then it's gonna look all like I don't have anything really as much to put up because
Yeah.
I'm taking a
Yeah.
break from the decor makes.
Yeah. Yeah. I hear
Let's
ya.
see. We have Jay that joined us. Racine says here in Lincoln, Nebraska, it's 82. She's drinking
Ooh.
water.
Wow. Yeah.
And Debbie says just slow because hands still swollen. Oh, well, I hope it heals soon, Debbie.
But you know
And
what? It's okay. You're doing it, right?
just keep on trucking.
Yeah.
And Catherine's making bandanas right now.
Nice.
Thank you, Racine.
Ah.
Debbie says she sees bees in the yard. Yeah, we've been seeing a few bees. We've been seeing lots of birds. My two cats are obsessed with the birds.
Ah. Yes.
And we
Yes.
actually got a bird feeder, but so far they haven't been attracted to the bird feeder. But
Ah.
some of that too could be Frank's been putting it in the yard and on the
Oh,
porch.
okay.
So the birds like come up and the cats are just pretty much all day long they're watching the birds outside.
That's their television.
They're happy.
Cat TV.
So Barbara, we all want
Yes,
to
ma'am.
know, what have you been working on?
Well, I have been working on a couple different things and I finished something and I'm really, really happy that I finished it. Although I always, let me bend down here and get it. I have this rule that it's not really completed until you sew in the ends. So I have two ends that need to be sewn in. So it's actually not complete, but it is because it's off my needles. This is my very first knit shawl, and I am really, really happy with it. Of course, this is blowing out right now. This is like a well, it's a cream color, and then it has a light pink, and then a light green, and then a lavender. And I don't know if those colors are really showing up or not. And then this one right here is a teal, and then back to the lavender and the light green. So anyway, this is like super fun. I'm super glad that I that I did finish it. And once I get it, what? Once I get it blocked, it's gonna, I'm gonna have the ends around, and then I can wear it like this, or let me show you. Or I can wear it, the other way or on one side. I don't actually know how to wear shawls, so I'll have to work that out too. Do you know how to wear shawls? I mean, do you wear them when you go out? I don't
I
know.
do, but like I normally just kind of do like that, but I know there's all these different ways to wear
Yeah,
them, and I
yeah,
really need to look more into it.
me too. Because I don't know. Like, this is
Where
this
you
is an
just
asymmetrical, so
kind of pin it.
yeah. I was thinking about doing that, like bringing it around the front a little bit, and then like pinning it to one side like this. Um, even doing that. But who knows? Who knows?
And y'all know
Like,
what I
or
have
taking the ends and tying them, but I don't know because I just don't know. And I need to block it. And I think once I block it, it will relax a little bit more, and then I can do a lot more because it'll be more drapey, I think.
You know what I have to say about Barbara Shaw? Ooh la la! Say it with me, everyone. Ooh la la, Barbara.
Thank you. Thank you. So this is a knit project, and this is the fourth knit project that I've completed. And the other three, two of them were dishcloths, so they were small. And then one was the little neck scarf. It was the Sophie scarf, so it was just a little one that you just kind of knot around your neck, and it's like nothing. So this is the largest one that I've completed, and I'm really kind of happy with it. So I love to knit. Oh my gosh. I don't know what got into me, Connie. I don't know what happened, but 50 years of knitting, and then I turned 60 and I decided to try, 50 years of crochet, and then I turned 60 and I tried knitting, and this last time it just took. And I think if I'm honest about it, I think it's because I watched some of the YouTubers and I really watched them closely. What were they doing with their needles? How were they holding the yarn? How are they holding the needles? How are they getting that, like when you do the wrap, how are they getting that stitch back through? Because always before I had a hard time, like I would stab it and wrap it, but then getting that loop through, getting that pulled back through, I had a hard time with that. I really did. But this time I've been watching them really, really closely. And so, yeah.
And this is a prime
Yeah.
example. If you want to learn how to knit, and I know, and I've heard this from people several times that they just can't get
Yeah.
knitting.
Right.
If you want to learn, don't give up. Keep at it.
Don't give up.
Try different tutorials.
Right. Because a different tutorial might show you just the thing that clicks in your brain and that works with your hands and the needles. And also get inspired. So I was watching the game show Game of Wool, and it was kind of like the Great British Bake Off, only it was, based on yarn. And so there's a lot of controversy with it because some people either loved it or hated it, but still, even if I didn't care for, the judges or the way they handled this or that, it inspired me to learn to knit because I fell in love with some of these knit jumpers that they were doing. They call them jumpers. They're sweaters and cardigans and different things like that. And I fell in love with them. And I was like, I want to make those. And I don't just want to make the crochet version of that. I want to make that. And that's what really made me want to learn how to knit for once and for all and actually complete something. I had played with it before. I had knit, knit this, knit that, never finished anything. And I just wanted to do it. So I'm glad I did.
And like I always say, just keep at it. You can do it.
Yeah,
You know how I
you're
think I
right.
can. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can.
You are correct. And don't doubt yourself either, you know. Okay, so last Saturday when I was on live and I was casting on my very first pair of socks, knitted socks, I started having an anxiety attack while I'm on live, while I'm casting on, because when I got all the things cast on, I'm sitting there and I'm like, I don't know what the next step is. You know, I thought I did, but then when I got there, I was like, I don't know what the next step is, you know, and I was like starting to really hyperventilate and everything. And I'm like, how do I, because I didn't know how to connect in the
That was
round. I didn't know how to do
that was
that.
your first time doing the round?
Yeah. Yes, doing the round, yes, because I had used circular needles before, but I had never done anything in the round. And like my brain is starting to explode because I'm like, if I was doing crochet, I would know how to do the round, but I don't know how to do the round, and you know, and blah 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 and all that. And I didn't do it perfect, and I found out later a way to do it. Um, but you know, and I think that the pattern maker just assumed that you would know how to go in the round, because she didn't say, okay, now do this and then do this and then blah blah blah, and then you have it and it's in the round and you're ready to go, you know. So yeah, I had a little panic moment. So
Yeah,
even,
it's like a
you know,
little different technique you got to do, like the first and second round,
yeah,
because
yeah. The, the first one, you know, I cast on 64, and then you were supposed to join in the round and then knit one, purl one all the way around for 20 rows. And so, okay, I know how to knit one, purl one, but how do I join in the round? Like, I didn't know how to do that. So they were like, well, just start knitting. So I did, but then when I got to the end, it still wasn't joined, right? Because it just wasn't joined. I don't know why. And so
see, like whenever I do knit, oops, my ring light just fell over.
hello.
But whenever I knit in the round,
Mhm.
it's like whenever you do the first stitch, you take your original yarn, you know, the one that you're working with, and then the end piece.
Thank you, Frank. Yeah.
You take the end piece and you do that first stitch using both of them, just that first stitch, and then you put a stitch marker through both of them so you don't
Yes.
forget. And then when you get to the second
Yes.
round, then that first stitch, you know, I'll remove the stitch marker, go through both those pieces of yarn because you'll have two instead of one, and make your
Right.
stitch. And that's all there is
Yeah.
to it. But I know the first
Yeah.
time you do it, it is like, what am I doing?
Yeah. I was staring into the camera going,
And
what do I
you
do?
also got to make sure you don't twist your cast on too.
Yes. And that's harder
So,
than it's easier to twist it than it should be, and harder to keep it straight than it should be.
because early on with
Yes.
knitting, I twisted my cast on a few times making
Mhm.
beanies.
Yeah.
Let's see. We have Cray here. Howdy, howdy. And
Hello.
thank you, Debbie. And Racine says you did a great job on your shawl.
Oh, thank you, Racine. Thank you. Sweet me.
And,
She really is.
and Catherine said, I just ordered a mannequin head with real hair, which is good to show your head makes. Yeah, I have a
Good.
styrofoam one. I call it Dolly.
Yeah. I bought that lightheaded styrofoam one too, but you know, she gets little bops and boops on her noggin really easy.
I know mine
And oh,
does.
Cree says her mom is in the hospital. I'm sorry,
Aw.
Cree.
We'll
I'm
keep her
sorry
in our
about that.
prayers.
Yes.
Catherine
Yeah,
says,
Creed.
great
Let us
job,
know how she's
Barbara.
doing.
And we have
Thank
Mima
you,
D
Catherine.
here. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Let's
Connie,
see.
it was funny because when I was knitting in the round on Saturday, I got to this part and it was like the connection looked really weird. It just didn't look like it had been looking. And I was like, look at this. What do I do? What do I do? And Catherine's like, just keep going. Just keep swimming. Yeah,
Keep moving, keep
that's right.
going. Naomi says, I'm finishing cooking. I've got baked barbecue chicken and I'm making
Oh,
rice cloth. Ooh, I'm on my way.
oh, yummy, yummy.
And
Thank you, Debbie.
everyone's saying they like your shawl.
Yeah, thank you, everyone.
Let's see.
Baked barbecue chicken sounds so good. Ah, Naomi says, shimmy, shimmy, shimmy.
Shimmy, shimmy.
Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy.
Oh, hi, Lana. How are you today?
Hey, Lana.
And if y'all haven't already, let us know. What are y'all working on? What's in your
Yeah,
cup? How's your
yeah.
weather?
Yeah,
Are
I
you
want to know.
dancing? Are you dancing right now? All right, I think
Girl.
I'll caught up. Um, so what have you been crocheting, Barbara?
Okay, I have been crocheting a blanket. Um, and I'm using Puzzle Premier yarn. And so look at this one. Look at this part right here. It came out really dark, but it's like the yarn was really puffy there. So, I mean, what am I going to do? It wasn't a knot.
I
It
know.
was just a little puffy part. So, anyway, so forever whoever is the recipient of this is going to think that there's something on that blanket.
That's one thing
Anyway,
that drives me crazy with yarn. When you have that little spot that's like not like it's got like another part of the skeins color on it and it stands
yes.
out,
Yes, and it's
or
not supposed to be there.
you got that thick chunk of yarn
Right.
and you're
It looks
like,
like a bug from a distance. It's not. It's a piece of yarn, I promise. See? Oh, but anyway, that's what I've been working on. And this, I just did 10 rows and then I'm ready to change to another color. So, and it's just half double crochet. It is the most mindless blanket that I make. And I really do like how they turn out. It's using the Premier Puzzle yarn and which is a 5-weight yarn, and a K hook, which is a 6.5 millimeter. And so that's one thing that's on my hook right now. And the other thing is
ooh
this
la la.
square. Yeah, is this square, which is going to be part of a bigger blanket. It's going to be like a community blanket. So, um, other people are making squares too. And we're going to get together and put them together and then maybe give them to like a veterans group or a hospice group or a nursing home, something like that, right? For people who could use a little love. So that's what I'm
Because
doing.
I love you.
And this is my number 12 square, and Tanya's part of that too, and she's made over 20. So
Ooh,
I'm
nice.
slower. But she said that's all she's been making. So I've been doing other things too. So yeah, that is what I've been doing.
What about
What
the
is on your hook?
well, I have one question for you real quick.
Oh, okay.
What about the Meemaw blank quilt? The imagination quilt?
Oh, yes. Let me
Which
see if I have that here.
Barbara has me wanting to make this blanket in the future.
Yeah.
That's
So
Barbara.
actually, you know what? I left it in the living room.
Okay.
I don't have it with me. Um,
I'll pull
but
up I have the link
I,
for it so I can
I
show
do
what it looks
too.
like.
Yeah, I've got it pulled up too. If you want me to, unless you already have it pulled up.
I
Um,
have it.
Good.
See,
Mima
this
makes, and
this is the
yes,
Imagination Quilt by
yes,
Mima Makes. Yeah.
yes.
And it looks
And
like
it's
a real
based on the
quilt.
book. Yeah, it looks like a real quilt, and it's based on, because each one is a quilt square, and then you put them together. And she made a crochet along that started in December. Um, let's see. Yeah, it started 1st of December. It's over now, but of course her pattern's still there and you can get the colors and whatnot. And I did get the colors. So I have the drops saffron. Um, I have the yarn for it, and it's pretty, pretty yarn. It really is.
Ooh la
It's a
la.
one weight cotton yarn. It's so pretty. Um,
Nice.
but it's based on the book Anne of Green Gables, and each square represents one of the characters in the books. And so it's kind of fun. And I
Which
kind of wanted to read the book, the books. So I did get the books, Anne of Green Gables. So I'm going to be reading it because I never read those books. Have you read those books, Connie?
actually no.
Isn't that something? I
I
know.
know.
Yeah. So,
I might have to read them one day.
yeah,
One day.
one
But
day.
yeah, Barbara has me wanting to make this quilt now. So another
Yeah.
thing added to my to-do list.
And Connie's been trying to get me to knit for years. And I've been like, no, I know how to knit, I just don't enjoy it. That was always my line. I know how to knit, I just don't enjoy it. Well, the reason I didn't enjoy it is because I didn't find my niche, my groove, I didn't have the right needles, I didn't have the right pattern, I didn't have the right inspiration. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Lana Nana Banana is here.
Hello,
Yay.
Lana. Debbie saying need a dolly wig. Yeah,
Yes, you do.
make my
You need
dolly
a
head mannequin, get a dolly wig, and put a beanie on it.
Oh my Lanta.
Could always draw Dolly's face in on the mannequin.
You could. You could. I don't think if you had all of that on top, if it's one of those styrofoam ones, you'd probably have to stick a stick in it and like mount it to something just to get it to stay. Otherwise, it's going to be flopping over.
Yeah, Debbie. Yeah, some yarns do have knots in them. Now,
Oh,
sometimes
yeah.
what I do because I never like how they knot them.
Right.
So a
No, I
lot
don't
of
trust it. Do you
I
trust it?
know
I don't trust it.
I cut the knot out and then I do the
Yes.
magic knot.
Yes. Yes.
And
I am
sometimes
hooking my
I'll do that
oops,
like with
sorry.
a thick, like when the yarn gets thick,
Yes.
I'll do that too. Sometimes cut it out.
Yes.
But all right, so y'all want to see what I've been working on?
Yes.
All right, so I got all the pieces crocheted for Barbara's Gorlin, her
Yeah.
patriotic Gorlin. So I got all three of these made.
Oh, that's pretty. That's really pretty.
And then I attached the stores.
Oh, that's pretty too. I like that star.
Thanks. So I just gotta string it on the Gorlin, on the ribbon
Yeah. Yeah.
still.
Nice.
So I pretty much have that finished.
Nice.
Then I got another block to my knit blanket
Oh,
done.
good.
So I
Now,
have,
how many of those is your goal?
well, for the basket weave, I have to
Yeah.
do 7.
Okay.
So I have 5 completed. I have, hold up, let me get this situated. My yarn's tangled.
Ooh,
I'm almost finished with this one. I have
nice.
one more repeat to do
Right.
of the 8-row repeat.
Love it.
So I'm almost done with this one. And then after
Right.
this one's done, I have one more to make. Then I'll go on to the second square pattern, which,
Nice.
if y'all didn't see this, let's see. This is the sampler Afghan by Yarn Inspirations Design Studio.
Right.
It's a knit blanket, and that's
Very pretty.
how it looks. There's 3 different patterns for the squares.
Right. Very pretty.
The one I'm working on is a basket weave. Then you have the Trinity stitch, and then the mock cables.
Right.
But that's what it looks like.
Nice.
And then I forgot to pull up. This is what the Gorlin is going to basically look like once it's stringed.
Super pretty. I love it. I love it. I can't wait.
But Barbara got me back to my knitting.
Yes. Yes. So you encouraged me to knit, and then you gave it up for a little bit because, you were sad. Your knitting needles got stolen. And so anyway, got you back on the knitting kick, and I'm just so excited for you.
Thank you. And I forgot to show this when we went live last week. This was a gift from Barbara.
Yes, I didn't realize it was going to be that big, Connie. That's awesome.
I love it because I was wanting to get
That's
a sign for my coffee board when I finally get around to putting it up. But it says
Yes.
coffee board Love is Brewing.
Nice. Oh my
And
gosh. I really thought it was just a little sign. I didn't realize it was that big. That surprises me. Thank you for showing it to me.
you're welcome. I meant to show it when we went live Friday and I forgot.
Right? Oh, that's fun.
But it's like eventually I want to get wall decor to put up in my coffee board area.
Yep.
Like they have this one wall decor piece. It's of community coffee.
Yes.
So
And of course, that's the biscuit's favorite coffee, community coffee, right? Yeah.
and then they have some with black kitties with
Aw.
coffee.
Yes.
And Mr. Ollie's looking at me. Hi, Ollie.
Uh-huh. He's like, what you talking about, Mama?
And then Barbara also got me this alien pin, well, UFO pin. Take me with you.
Well, I know that you've been talking about doing your coffee bar for a couple years now, so I thought I'm going to help her and add to her coffee bar experience. And then I know you like aliens, so I saw that and I'm like, that's Connie. I got to get it.
And then little charms.
Oh yes, that's right, the alien charms. You can make your own stitch markers with that.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
So that was a gift from Barbara.
Yes. I was excited to send that to you. That was so much fun. I mean, honestly, we've all been missing you. People have been asking me about you. What's going on with Connie? Where is she? I'm worried about her. I'm like, she's still around. She's okay. Just give her a little time. She'll come back. And here you are. Yay.
Go, Connie. I'm back live.
That's right. Get your knit on. Get your crochet on.
But yeah, like
Oh,
for the longest time, I did not want to pick up my knitting needles.
yeah.
I I
You were
picked them
pretty
up.
bummed.
I picked them up a little bit around Christmas time because I did knit 3 small Christmas ornaments,
Okay, yeah.
but I also got kind of frustrated because a lot of the ornaments, like I needed like double pointed needles or needles I didn't have anymore. And
Yeah.
it just kind of brought that frustration into the
Yeah.
picture,
Yeah. Yeah.
which, but I'm working on replacing my knitting needles.
That's good. That's excellent. Excellent news. We're so glad to hear that. Definitely. I'm so
Ollie's
excited
getting
for
into
that.
something. Ollie distracted me.
Ah,
Oh, y'all want to see some pictures of the Meow Meows?
yes.
All right, let's see. Bear with me while I bring up stuff.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to get you stuff. Well, I'm not as used to Restream, and then
Uh-huh.
on top of that, it's been a while since I've gone live,
Yeah.
and like my vision, like up seeing up close is hard, and for some reason this laptop is harder.
Ah.
All right, so this is both of them together.
You can almost not tell them apart because it's just like this little black furry lump. Oh my goodness.
And the funny thing is, they say that about black cats that
Yeah.
they don't picture well.
No. Black dogs either. My Roxy is solid black and she's really hard to get a good picture of.
And that's if y'all can't tell, it's both Ollie and Charlie.
Yeah.
Ollie got like his paw over Charlie,
Giving him a hug. Oh my
and
goodness, look at that belly.
that is Charlie's big belly, his big,
Oh my
beautiful,
goodness.
fluffy belly.
Yeah.
And he likes
Oh.
to just roll over and just expose that belly.
That means he's very content, very happy. Yeah. What a good boy.
And the funny thing is, his fluff, like you can see it in this picture, how it has that kind of reddish tint to it.
Yeah. And you wouldn't know it from the top. You think he's solid black. Huh.
Oh, oops, that's not right.
That's pretty. That's okay. You can show that.
Oops. That wasn't all the
Oh.
pictures I wanted to show.
Uh-oh.
Let's do this again. I thought I was going to go straight to the right picture. All right, is it up? No. Ollie.
Oh, my Lanta. He's
That's
so beautiful.
that's my boy.
Look at those eyes. He has amber eyes. Very pretty. Oh, my goodness.
Let's see. Let's see. Okay, that's not working right. Sometimes I don't know what I'm doing.
It's okay. Oh, it's okay.
It's been a while.
Yes.
Look, there's Ollie.
Oh, that's a beautiful picture.
I know I
He's
like that
thinking.
picture.
He is thinking something. What is he thinking? I wonder how I can jump onto the top of that tree.
Probably. He loves to get into stuff.
Yes, what a cutie. Oh my goodness. So, Connie, do you know how many days it is until Christmas?
No,
It is 254 days until Christmas.
Aw,
Oh, look at that beautiful face. That is a Christmas present right there.
Mr.
How
Charlie.
beautiful. Aww.
All his fluff.
He's
So yeah,
beautiful.
he says thank you.
Aww.
So I take it you're ready for Christmas.
I have been counting down the days till Christmas since the last day of Christmas. I have not stopped counting down the days of Christmas. And we have, so it's 254 days until Christmas, but we have 261 days left in this year. And that's a lot of days. I'm really happy about that. So 2026, we have 261 days left in the year. This is my year of something new. So I have 261 days to do new things. Isn't that exciting? And so do you.
Ooh.
Oh, Mariana, hello. It's good to see you.
Hello, hello. Let's see. Naomi wants to see a dolly wig.
Oh, yeah.
Aw, thank y'all. Let's see. Oh, Naomi wants that garland in her life.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does. She loves garlands.
Hi, Mary. How are you today? She
Ah,
liked
good
the
to see
alien
you.
charms.
Yeah. Hey, Miguel. It's good to see you. Miguel just popped in.
Let's see. Racing, what did you want me to go big on?
I think the picture of Ollie, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, y'all like my cats.
Yeah.
And yeah, hello, Mary Anna. How are you?
Yep.
And Miguel. Okay.
I think we're caught up. That's what happens when you're in the chat. So I just the yarn that was left over from the shawl that I just made, I just caked it up. So I have my Connie, I'm so excited. I have my Swift setting up on my table, and it's on the other side, so it has plenty of room to do the spinny thing, And then I have my yarn winder right here. Well, it was over here, but I couldn't make that work, so I had to move it over here. So while we were talking, I was winding up this yarn, and
Ooh.
because this is left over from the Karen Big Cake, and when I made that shawl, I had this much left over, and that's it's a lot of yarn right here. So
Ooh
I
la
mean, it is kind of
la.
squishy, but yeah, so I can make something else with this. But I'm loving having my Swift and my yarn winder already set up so that I can, take care of business while I'm here.
I need to
So
replace my yarn swifter.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
I have only used my Swift once.
yeah, because the one I had I only used once. But the funny thing is, like where I had put it at, it kind of like it kind of didn't have enough room to spin as well.
Oh,
All right,
yes.
so y'all want to see the coffee board sign? Give me just a minute.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, the sign. Okay. Oh, you know what, Connie? Go down to the cog down below and video and hit the mirror camera, and it'll change you because it's backwards.
Hold up. Where do I need to go?
Go down below and hit the gear
Here.
right underneath your picture. See the gear? It's all the way to the right. Not like in the corner, but in the middle,
I see
bottom,
the
below your
I see the
picture.
microphone, the camera,
Right?
share screen,
Right?
invite guest, and the three
Right?
dots.
Okay. So mine looks like a gearbox. It says settings. And then it'll give me it'll pop up and I'll do video, audio, virtual background. And I go to video and I click the mirror camera
Hmm.
and turn that off. so that whenever I hold something up, it's not mirrored.
I am not seeing it.
If you can't do it, it's okay.
Okay. So this is what it looked like.
It's just backwards. Yeah. But so we can figure it out, but it is backwards. It says coffee bar. Yeah. It's so cute. I love it.
I know. I love it.
Yeah.
Now I got.
I don't know why on Restream I have to fix it so that it doesn't mirror, so it like doesn't give me the backwards view. Yeah.
Was that? No, that's what it was on. And then I find, like, whenever I used to go live from my desktop, it always looked. It was different looking than my laptop.
Yeah. 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 Debbie says she needs a Swift too. Yeah.
Yeah, because I've tried doing the one weight yarn, the hand dyed yarn by hand.
Mhm.
It's hard because it's gonna tangle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hello,
Yeah.
hello, Noelle. How are you? So good to see you.
Good to see you.
All righty. So, anything else been going on with you, Barbara?
No, just oh, let's see. Well, I do have an MRI coming up for my knee. So that's not very fun, but it's something. So this is how much I've gotten done on my socks so far.
Ooh, nice.
Not very much. Not very much. And it's a little lumpy, but you know, what can I say?
And you keep doing that until you get to the heel. That's where everything changes.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and the cuff is knit one, purl one for 20 rows. And then you do just knit in the circle until you get to the heel. And yeah, that heel. I'm doing a gusset heel and a Kitchener toe. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know what they mean, but anyway, I've watched them, but you know.
The worst part is
Anyway,
picking up the gusset stitches, which in general, I do not like picking up stitches and knitting.
Yeah.
I mean, I do it when I have to, but
right.
But it's always like awkward.
Right. Right.
Ooh, be safe, Noelle.
Yes, be safe. Noelle is under a tornado watch. Yeah. Yes, Naomi, put a Swift in your wish cart. Definitely. Definitely. Naomi has a kind of like a wish list for when she moves to Arizona. And so she doesn't want to buy anything new right now because she's getting ready to move. And why buy it now and then have to cart it with you, you know, when you move? So she's kind of making a list of things that once she gets settled in Arizona that she needs to add to her list. And Swift is one of them. I don't know what else was on the list, but yeah. And did you see that Naomi had shown her her box?
Yeah.
Like she got the box. Okay. And so that was pretty cool. And I tried it 1 month, but the yarn just wasn't quite up to my expectation. So I didn't renew it. Oh, okay, good. Catherine says, Barbara, it's okay if it's a little lumpy. It's your first sock. Thank you. Thank you for giving me permission to be lumpy.
And really,
because it is lumpy.
Your first knitting projects, more than likely, you're going to have mistakes. I mean, if I go pull out some of my first knitting projects, I could show you my mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
You get better.
Yeah.
You get better over time. And the worst part about knitting is drop stitches.
That's like my worst nightmare. So like if I could like write a scenario of a nightmare. I'm actually sleeping and I'm having a nightmare. That would be it right there. Dropping stitches. It's like, how do you find them? I don't know. I
You
don't
got to
know.
kind of pull it back up. There's a method,
I know, but where? Which one? I don't know. There's a lot of things
and
in
some
there.
of it depends on if you're doing garter or stockinette stitch. But then if you're doing like
Right?
lace work, I don't really know of any real method to fix it in that type in lace work. Your best bet with lace work is use lifelines.
Oh,
And that's another
yeah.
thing you can always do too. You can use lifelines, and it kind of basically what you're doing is you're putting like a string of yarn or something like going across, and say you mess
Yeah.
up. Well, you can undo it and it'll hold your stitches on the lifeline where you don't have
Yeah.
to.
And do you do a lifeline and carry it up each row?
I mean, you could do it every row, but most people do it about every 5-10 rows, where you still have to
Oh, okay.
frog and redo some, but but it's
Yeah.
kind of up to you how often you want to
Yeah.
put it in.
I think if I was doing something very intricate like lace work and it was like very intimidating and if it was a large project, I would definitely be doing lifelines because I I would just have to pull the whole thing out and throw it in the trash. I think I would. I think I would. I don't know. Oh my goodness. Noelle says, Connie, really missed seeing
Oh,
you on YouTube. I'm glad to see you again.
thanks.
Um, yes, we've all missed you. So I'm glad that you're back. We're all glad that you're back. And here's the thing, just chatting and we don't have to be fancy and jump through loops. People just want to see us and hang out with us, right? So what have you been working on other than like the things that I asked you to make for me? Have you been working on anything else yet? Or
Just
are you just trying to finish those up?
just what I showed. Since the live Friday, I've been working on your Gorlin and the knits
Mm-hmm.
the knit blanket squares.
Nice. Nice. I love it. Love it. Love it. I um I'm really looking forward to doing some more knitting. I haven't knit on that since Saturday. So I haven't knit anything since Saturday. I have crocheted some and I did 10 rows on this blanket. And so I'm giving myself permission to go ahead and do some knitting now and get that done. And thank you, Jay. Jay says usually a lifeline is done every
Yeah.
pattern repeat. So that's good to know.
Yeah,
That's good to
that's
know.
probably because
Now,
typically a pattern repeat typically is about 5 to 10 rows. So yeah, I
yeah.
mean
Oh,
it's
and
kind of up to
M.
you.
Hain, yeah,
Yeah,
it says lifelines can be a huge help. Dental floss or crochet thread work really well.
yeah,
Wow, I didn't think about
yeah.
that using dental
Because you
floss.
really want it
That's pretty,
thinner than the yarn you're using.
yeah,
Um, and
yeah. You don't want to change the millimeter of your work,
I
right?
actually have a video showing how to do lifeline on my channel.
Oh, okay.
But my
I'll have to look
there's
that up.
different methods, but my favorite method is if you have the knitting needles where you have the hole, you use
Okay.
the hole.
Oh, that's what you can use that hole for. I heard something about that, but I was like, what is this you speak of? Are you speaking another language? I do remember them saying putting a putting your thread or whatever through the hole, and that makes sense now.
Because you carry it through the project.
Yes. Interesting. I learned so much from my Yarny community. Thank you, Connie. Yeah, definitely.
Now, like with lifelines, see, I didn't use lifelines until I started doing lace work. But I mean, you can use them with basic projects too. And really, it might not be a
Yeah.
bad idea for beginners to use them. Um,
Yeah.
that way you don't lose as much work if you drop a stitch.
Yeah.
But well,
Well, the good news is that like with the sock, I think so the cuff, I think she does 6 on the cuff. And now tell me what the difference is between the garland stitch and the stockinette.
all right. So if you're doing flat knitting, garter stitch is when you
Oh, garter,
knit,
right.
yeah, you knit on the front and the back. Stockinette is you knit on the right side and on the wrong side, you purl. It changes when you're knitting in the round.
Okay.
When you're knitting in the round, when you do the stockinette stitch, it's all knit stitches.
Okay, so I'm doing, when I get to the cuff, I mean, after I do the cuff, then I'm just going to be doing the knit in the round. So that's the stockinette, right?
Yes.
Okay. If I'm doing a stockinette on a flat, like what I did with this with my shawl, I just did knit on both sides. Was that a stockinette?
No, that's a garter stitch.
Garter stitch. Okay. But if I did knit and then on one side, and then when I turned it, purl, and then knit on one side and then purl, that would be garter. No, that would be stockinette.
If you're doing flat knitting, yeah.
Okay. Thank you. I just learned another new thing. I love it.
Stockinette will look like a V.
Yeah, I was wondering why my shawl was not looking like a V.
And if it has like the little squiggly,
Yes.
that's garter.
Garter. Okay. I kept making it going, where's my V? When am I going to see the V? I never saw the V. So that makes sense now.
Let's see. Jay is asking, she has a material question. If I pair a cotton yarn with an acrylic yarn for a bag, would I still have to line it or would the cotton keep it from stretching?
Okay, I can answer that because one of the first bags that I made, I used acrylic and cotton because I liked the way they looked together. And so I made it. It was really tight, but I got to tell you, it stretched like the dickens because the cotton stretched and the acrylic stretched. So I did use it and it was fine, but it did stretch. So if you want something that won't stretch at all, I would line it. I would line it.
Hello, Michelle. Actually, I'm an imposter, Connie. I'm an imposter.
No, you're not. You're the real deal, Connie. I know. You can't fool us.
I'm an alien.
I don't know what to say. So after you finish the projects that I have commissioned, and by the way, everyone, if you have something that you would like Connie to crochet for you, you can always ask her. She may have time, she may not. It's obviously it's her call. But and then she'll tell you, how much she'll charge if she wants you to buy the yarn or if she's going to buy the yarn. Of course, that's going to change the price too. But if you have a project that you would like her to crochet for you, I'm telling you, oh, where'd you go?
I don't know what happened.
I thought you ran away.
Okay, what's going on? Y'all see me now?
I see you.
Okay. It looks like I just dropped connectivity for a minute or two.
Okay. Okay.
Hopefully it stops.
Uh-oh, Michelle says the aliens got you.
Probably. Take me away, aliens.
I know, right? So after you
Uh-oh. Okay, what is going on? Barbara, where are you? Barbara!
Hi, I'm still here. Are you getting a storm?
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
Huh.
But our power has been like almost every, oh no, not again. Almost every other day, at least.
Wow.
At least it's like the lights flicker, but the lights didn't flicker.
Right.
So hopefully, and I don't know if that was like that when you disappeared. I don't know if that was on my end or your end.
I think it was on yours because the whole thing went away.
Be, because I know, like, at first I was disappearing off. So I figured it was all me. I don't know.
Well.
So far, we're
Oh,
both
okay.
back.
Racine has a joke for you, Connie.
Go
Are you here?
for it. I'm
Okay.
here.
She says, can you hear me?
I hear you.
Okay. So she says, what does a sweet potato wear to bed?
I don't know.
Your yammies.
Aw.
Not your jammies, but your yammies. Naomi has to leave. Bye, Naomi.
Have
Naomi
a
has
good
to go out
night.
to her Bible study. Yep.
Have a good evening. Yeah, I think the aliens are trying to take over.
Yes. That's what everybody's saying.
But yeah, now come Halloween time, I may work on ornaments for a Halloween tree.
Right.
It depends because I've kind of gotten burnt out making ornaments and amigurumis. So
Yeah.
I may work on other stuff. But I am getting on a blanket kick.
Good. You are. You've started doing well, you started the knit blanket, which is awesome. And then you had that mandala that you were going to continue with, which you're at the hard stage right now with the mandala. Miguel says the aliens can have my car because he is through with his car. He is over it.
Aw. I take it you've been having core problems, Miguel.
Yes, he has. He's been having car emissions problems, and it's not compliant with Texas. And he's really having a tough time. So it says, well, you've made a ton of amigurumi. Michelle says, so yes, you have. So it's no surprise that you are temporarily done with amigurumi.
Yeah, because pretty much since Christmas time, I've been working on ornaments and amigurumis.
Yes, yes. And not just little things either, intricate things that have taken a lot of attention to detail. So, yeah.
I was initially planning to do a patriotic tree, but
Oh, yes.
I got burned out.
You did. You did. Miguel, shh, don't tell us that you're ready to drive your car into the lake. Okay? Oh. Oh, good. Catherine is making things for her market. And once she's done with her market, she's going to spin her wheel on her channel for my box. I don't know what box you're talking about, dear. Oh, from my box. Okay. For your box or from your box?
Hello, Sonia. How are you today?
Hi, Sonia. Good to see you.
Ollie's trying to get into stuff.
Uh-oh.
Ollie, you want to tell everyone hi? He going to his water. He has his paw in the water, going like this.
Aw, cutie boy.
He,
Cutie
he
boy.
he's something else.
Oh,
He a hyper little boy.
yeah. Well,
I
I
guess it's.
bet his what?
I was gonna say. I guess it's about that time to start wrapping up.
It is. It's a little after 1 hour, and it sure has been fun hanging out with you, Connie. I can't wait until next time. So next week, Tuesday at the same time, we're planning on going live on Crochet Therapy channel, and we'll be flipping back and forth every Tuesday. And Connie and I are going to hang out. We're going to share what we're making. We're going to talk about, what is inspiring us, what we're getting ready to make, what we're in the middle of making, and hopefully our finished objects too, right?
Granted, though,
Hopefully we'll have a couple finished objects to show.
I don't know how much I'm gonna have to show next week.
Yeah, that's okay. I know, because you're working on something that's kind of a secret, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh well, that's okay. I'll be able to see it, but nobody else can because it's a secret. Oh, but maybe what you can do is bring out some of your old your like older blankets or shawls or things like that, and let us see those too, because that's inspiring too. Or maybe some things that you have knitted that you can inspire me with. How about that? I would
bring
love
out
that.
bring out some of my early knitting projects. Let you see
Yes.
my mistakes.
Yes.
Like
Hey,
the first.
Amy.
Hi, Amy. How are you today? Like my first knitted shawl. You know how you have like the
Yes.
center line? Mine's crooked.
Please bring it out and show it to me. I want to see it.
Hopefully I can find it.
Oh, yes. If you can find it, I would love to see some of your earlier knits. I really would, because I want to see like how your mind flowed through the knit process, because my mind is heading to like socks. I want to learn that technique, and then I did a shawl, but I mean, it was an easy one, right? I mean, it was just the knit stitch, so it was really easy. And then I kind of would like to do a jumper, a sweater. Kind of would like to do that.
For me, I think I did like a wash rag first.
Yeah,
Just a
yeah.
basic
I've got 2 of
square.
those. Yep.
And then I made a headband in not garter, stockinette stitch.
Right.
Um, then I worked on my first shawl, and then I went on a kick with shawls.
Okay.
Then I learned how to make beanies.
Okay.
So I did a lot of my stuff with shawls and beanies. And at one point, I learned how to knit socks.
Right.
Um, and I had knitted 2 pairs of socks.
Okay.
Then I started doing like lace work with knitting with
Right.
shawls. And then I started with sweaters, because I made one knit sweater and I have a sweater whip.
Okay. So we kind of went in the same direction, because I did the dishcloth, and then I made another dishcloth because I wanted to prove that I could make a square one, because my first one was not square. And then I made a little scarf, and then I made a shawl. So we're like in track right there. But then you went to beanies and I went straight to socks. The thing is with the beanies, I'm over making beanies and hats right now. I made so many of them in the last year, not recently, but in the last year, that I'm kind of over it. Although I think that probably knit hats fit better than crochet hats. Am I right? Or am I stirring up a pot here? Am I stirring the pot, or am I
Yeah,
correct? I feel like knit hats have a little more snug to them.
Yeah, I think they do. I never really thought about that, but
Yeah.
and then wait till you get into making cables.
Oh man. I saw the little thing that where you make cables with, and I'm like, that looks like an ancient torture device or something, right? I'm not sure I'm into that. I don't know.
It's not
But
hard. And one thing that especially when I first started doing cables, and I still do this sometimes,
uh-huh.
sometimes I'll put the end caps on it so the stitches can't fall off.
Good idea. Oh yeah. Michelle says knit stitches are stretchier. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So I think it would like snug your head a little bit better than a crochet hat. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe I
But
need to. Well, I started a crochet hat. I started a knit hat. I started the Ross hat a couple years ago, but I never finished it. I got to the point where you were supposed to use um the double,
double pointed
the
needles.
double pointed needles. Yeah, the DPNs. I got to that point. I had the DPNs and I was like, not going to do it. So I
You
stopped.
you can also use the magic loop method.
Right. I could and I should.
And you're probably going to be using the magic loop method at the toes of your socks.
I
If
might
you
be.
if you're doing the same tutorial I think you wore.
Yeah, it's the sock lady, crazy sock lady vanilla sock. And she does the Kirchner, and you can do it with the DPNs or you can do it with the magic loop. And I think she says she prefers doing it with the DPNs. Um, yeah, I don't know why, but anyway, I think I would like to try it both ways just to see.
See,
Um,
when I went to knit my first pair of socks, I tried starting them on double pointed needles. I could
that's
not.
neat. Oh,
It's so like wobbly.
yeah.
So I had to do mine on the 9-inch circular. Now when they
Yes.
fill, they give you the option where you can either transfer it to the double pointed. And the first pair I did that.
Right.
Um actually like I had gotten the bamboo
Uh-huh.
bamboo knitting needles
Right.
and I broke two on my first pair
Yes.
of socks
Yes,
because
because we're
they were
so like
flimsy. And I'm sure I figured that the larger size bamboo needles don't break that easily,
right.
but the knitting, the sock ones they did.
Yeah.
So when
Yeah.
I did my second pair, I kept it on the 9-inch circular. The
Right.
sock lady says that it's tighter, but I was fine with it.
Right. Right. So far, I'm
Um,
fine with it. After that first one, Michelle says she's making that sock right now, the Sock Lady vanilla knit sock. Awesome. Yeah.
and I saw Michelle wants me to pull out my older knit makes.
Me too. Me too. Racine, I agree. I have crocheted for so long and I absolutely adore crochet. Um, but this knitting is a little bit new to me, so I'm like really having fun exploring, but I'm also exploring crochet. Do you know what, Connie? In May, I am going to start learning how to mosaic crochet. Have you ever done mosaic crochet?
Not yet.
You could join me in May if you want. I'm going to like dip my big toe in it and I'm going to try it. I've been looking at different patterns and I'm going to pick one that is an easy pattern, like a beginner stitch pattern, and I'm going to try it. That way I can say I have done, because this is my year of doing of something new. And so I've never mosaic crocheted. So May is my month to learn mosaic crochet.
You see now, Michelle, when it comes to using double pointed needles, now if I transfer my work later to double pointed needles, I can work with double pointed needles because like that the decreases in beanies, I usually would always do it with double pointed needles. But it's
Yeah.
like starting a project.
It was hard, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and I do find like socks, my
Uh-huh.
personal opinion is they look so much better knitted than crocheted.
Roxy, stop chewing that baby.
I mean,
Yes.
some people may have a difference in opinion, but
Well, and
typically
they're nice smoother. I think they feel better on your feet. I really do. Because it's smoother. Right? I mean, I've made crocheted socks. This is obviously my first knitted sock, but the crocheted socks, they have an extra padding and they almost feel like
too thick.
slipper socks to me. Even if I use a lightweight yarn, I've never crocheted with fingering yarn though.
And like another thing I prefer in crochet, I mean in knitting, is sweaters. I think knit
Yes.
sweaters look better than crochet sweaters.
Hmm.
I don't know. I
I
just
like them
feel like
both. Yeah.
with crochet, I just find the stitches just look so bulky.
Yeah.
And then some stitches are more holy,
Yeah.
where
They can be. Yes.
I like the knit look.
Yeah. Oh, and Connie, okay, Catherine says, Connie, I think you should join Barbara in the mosaic crochet. Uh-oh, Connie, get a drink. Yep, take your time. Racine says, I just started to mosaic in November and I love it. I'm 59 and have been crocheting since I was 5 years old. I'd say need a good teacher to mosaic crocheting. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I've been crocheting for over 50 years and so I'm looking forward to let's hope that Connie, take a breath, Connie. You can do it. You okay? Take your time. Okay.
I think that's a sign it's time to wrap things up.
I think so too. I think so too. It's been so good hanging out with you, Connie. I'm going to do my goodbye and then I'll let you do your goodbye, okay?
Okay,
All right,
sorry
everyone, thank
everyone.
you for joining us. It's been such a fun time. I love doing this chat because I have learned so much tonight just chatting and, with the written chat in the everybody out there, writing and then chatting with Connie. I have had so much fun. So until we see each other again, Connie and I will be back together on Tuesday on Crochet Therapy channel. And so for my goodbyes, stay safe, be kind, and get hooking. And much love to everybody. And we will see you next time. And Connie, take it away when you're able.
I hope everyone has a fabulous Yorny day. Be the light. Always remember to be the best sparkly you that you can be. Be cool, be kind, and ooh la la. Bye everyone.
Bye. We love you.